So welcome back to the Axiata Arena. Finals day here at the Malaysia Masters in Kuala Lumpur. Well, two excellent finals so far in very different ways. Excellent Chen Yufei, who completely dominated the former world number one and current world number two Tai Tzu Ying. And then that thrilling women's doubles going the full distance. Next up is men's doubles, and it is the pair promoted from the qualifying, Kim Ki-jung and Lee Yong-dae of Korea, up against the former world champions and former world number ones, the number 3 seeds Lee Junhui and Liu Yu-chen. Well, when we look at the men's doubles draw from the quarterfinal stage, we had 5 seeds. Incidentally, we only started with 7 seeds because Endo and Watanabe withdrew before the start of play. But we did start with 10 players, including 3 players who had contested the men's doubles final here in the past. As you can see at quarterfinal stage, 3 Indonesian pairs, so 6 different nationalities. 2 of those Indonesian pairs played against each other, so we were down to 2 Indonesian pairs at the semi-final stage. And the semi-final, extraordinary, all 8 players have won World Championship medals. In fact, 18 World Championship medals between them, including 5 golds. But the 2 Indonesian pairs were both beaten, and yet that was a surprise in both semi-finals because they were both expected to win. But the reigning world champions and Sun and Setiawan going down to the former world champions, and it has set up a final which means that history will be made, because prior to this year no men's doubles pair from either China or Korea have ever won the title here at the Malaysian Masters. So that will change that statistic today. But here is the Korean pair who thought they were going to play in the qualifying event, but because the World Championship silver medalists Hoki and Kobayashi pulled out of the draw, they were promoted to the main draw. Kim Ki-jung and Lee Yong-dae, with former partners, world number ones and world number twos, so highly competent players in their former partnerships. But here the number 3 seeds, former world number ones Lee Junhui and Liu Yu-chen, become the first pair from China ever to contest the men's doubles final here at the Malaysia Masters. Reached 3 finals last year, winning here in Malaysia, so they love this stadium. They also won in Macau, that was a 300 event. Also reached the final of Thailand, where they lost out to Ranki Reddy and Shetty in 3 games. Well, this will be a first meeting between these 2 pairs, and if you're wondering about players who have either had to come through the qualifying or promoted from the qualifying draw to win the men's doubles here, I can tell you there was 1 pair has achieved that, and that was 6 years ago in 2014, when qualifiers Dani Krisnanta and Jayatrat of Singapore beat Malaysian fans' hearts because they beat the number 2 seeds Goh Wee Shem and Lim Kim Hwa in that final 6 years ago. So it's been done, but it's a tall order to do it today. If you watch the semi-finals yesterday, you will have seen how well Lee Junhui and Liu Yu-chen were playing. But let's first look at the Koreans, and Kim Ki-jung, 29 years of age, born in Dungjin. Currently 36 on the world ranking, but did spend a total of 4 weeks at 24 as a pair. But as you can see, he's a former world number 2 with his former partner Kim Se-rang, with whom he won 2 World Championship bronze medals. His partner Lee Yong-dae is 31 years of age now, and Lee Yong-dae has a total of 6 World Championship medals. 5 in the men's doubles, and he's former world number 1 with 3 different men's doubles partners, the late Jung Jae-sung, Goh So-hyun, and the man you saw on the graphic there, Yu Yong-sung. Well, as far as their matches are concerned, they beat the number 4 seeds, Komora and Sonoda, in the second round. Then last year's beaten finalists, Ong and Teo of Malaysia, in the quarterfinal. In the semi-final, they had 3 thrilling games against the number 5 seeds, the Asian Games silver medalists, Alfian and Ardianto, winning through 21-15 in the deciding game. Saved a match point, incidentally, in that quarterfinal against Ong and Teo. So too the former world champions. Lee Junhui is a giant of a man. That's 6'5". He and his partner are both 24 years of age, and they spent a total of 10 weeks across 3 different spells as world number 1s. Currently, as you can see, number 4 in the world. Liu Chen, born in the Chinese capital of Beijing, and they're making their 4th appearance here at this event. Prior to this year, the best they've done was a quarter-final. That was 2 years ago. So when we look at their path through to today's final, well, they went the full distance in the second round against Li and Yang from Chinese Taipei. And then in the quarterfinal, the pair that replaced the number 6 seeds, Endo and Watanabe, that was 2 straight games, another Japanese pair. Semi-final against the number 2 seeds, the reigning world champions, Asan and Setiawan. Saved 2 match points in that deciding game before winning it 24-22. So whichever of these 2 pairs wins today's final, as we look at our court officials for this one, they will have come back from the brink. They will have won the title, having come from a match point down in an earlier match. And that in itself is quite a story. Koo Kian Kiat on the left as we look at them. One of the coaches for the Korean pair. And he was a 5-time finalist here, 3-time winner of this Malaysia Masters when playing with Tan Boon Hyung. Here the Chinese coaching bench.
China. And on my left, Lee Yong-lee and Kim Ji-jung, Korea.
Huge support for the Koreans.
The fans here, they wanted Lee Chun-wei, he couldn't play, and they wanted another Malaysian that could not be done either, but Lee Yong-dae, that's not a bad choice either. They're supporting him, no doubt about it.
So the former world champions from China, Lee Chun-wei and Liu Chen on the side of the court. In the badminton world is the Twin Towers. No wonder they like playing here in Kuala Lumpur.
Yeah.
Now, Steve, I was saying in the introduction that the Chinese combination were in scintillating form yesterday against the reigning world champions, Asan and Setiawan. I thought they were playing better yesterday than I've seen them for a while.
Yeah, I totally agree. Perhaps even the best ever, because they mixed up their game. They're normally fast-paced, flat game with blocks, and that made wonders for them, playing Asan and Setiawan, who were not bad at all. It was a very exciting match, quite some short rallies in the first 2 games, but really had some excitement and thrill in it, the match. And a much more active Lee Junhui than we've seen for quite a while.
First challenge of this men's doubles final.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 3, 2, play.
Christine, when we were having breakfast together this morning, you came up with a great stat about the World Tour Super 500 and above level, and about the number of times over the past 12 months, so in other words the whole of 2019, the number of times that a men's doubles final has not featured an Indonesian pair.
Yeah.
And the answer is?
Twice, I think.
Twice, yeah.
The Malaysian Open here in the same stadium last year, and then Thailand Open in beginning of August. I'm not even sure if they played Thailand Open. The three best Indonesian pairs. Young Day with the serve, one of the key factors. He's been struggling with the low serve.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, yesterday when I was calling the Korean pair in the men's doubles semi-final against Alfian and Ardianto, I was talking about their defensive play and saying that since these two players actually retired and left their national federation and were prevented from playing on the World Tour, we haven't really seen the quality of defence that the Koreans always brought to the men's doubles game. It's good to see it back.
Yeah, we haven't seen it as sort of like the basic foundation for the game plan. We've seen some pairs having good defense, especially in stadiums that are normally slow-playing stadiums. We've seen, for instance, Kimura and Sonoda play great defense there, but we haven't seen it as the foundation for the game plan for the pair. And I think that's a good thing, and I think it makes it more enjoyable to watch when it's pairs playing different playing styles that are playing each other. And what a great start here to the final. I was a little bit concerned whether Lee and Liu would simply be too powerful for Kim and Lee.
Well, the interesting thing, you were talking about Lee Yong-dae's serve, and the service judge for this match is Stefan Varnet of France, and I think it was he who called at least 3 service faults on Lee Yong-dae in his quarter-final match against There it is again, right on cue.
I also saw the interview with Lee Yong-dae where he replied, well, I didn't get called yesterday, so there's a good chance I won't get called again tomorrow, but he wasn't aware that he had the same service judge.
Well, it just perhaps emphasises there's a discrepancy between, of course there's a discrepancy in my opinion and your opinion, Steen, a lot of the time, but I mean, one service judge believes it to be too high, another service judge believes it's okay.
Yeah.
And you've got to rely on the interpretation by the court official.
Yeah.
What a great serve from Kim. Has Lee Yong-dae played in the Purple League? Does he play in the league here in Malaysia? Is that why he's so popular, or just he's popular anyway?
I think he's popular anywhere, but I also think that he's played here. Whilst he wasn't allowed to play international tournaments, he played in many of the team tournament leagues.
Maybe it's something to do with the pop music, Korean pop music that comes.
Oh, don't even mention it.
Are you not into the Korean pop? K-pop?
No.
No? I'm more trendy than you are then, Steve. 4-point advantage for the Koreans. Kim and Lee at the mid-game interval against the former world champions. Well, I'm with you, Steen. I wasn't expecting this sort of start to the match. Here's Ko Kyung-Kiat. The title with Tan Dong-kyung, first ever Malaysian Masters in 2009. Won one again in 2011 and 12.
20 seconds.
It's interesting thinking Ko Kyung-kiat coaching a pair who's got an overall defensive playing style. I mean, from his own playing style, you would think that his coaching would be like, hey, make some more creative shots and challenge a little bit more and celebrate even more as well. But of course, you can't judge a coaching style by a playing style. You'll be able to employ different approaches to it. He's been coaching in Thailand as well, I think, Ko Kyung-kiat, hasn't he?
Yeah, I think you might be right.
Not with the national team, but one of the academies. He was a fantastic player to watch.
Ko Kyung-kiat?
Yeah, so
exciting.
So exciting to see it. Sort of like Sukamuljo-like.
Yes.
Behind the back and all the difficult shots he mastered.
Rally. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's gone wide. That's well left by Lee Yong-dae. Yeah, clearly wide. That's gone out as well. Gosh, he's holding that serve for a long time.
Yeah.
That wasn't going to come back. Very sure of that. Medium play. mistimed it.
11-15.
Sheer presence at the front of the court by Lee Yong-dae, forcing opponents into error.
16-11.
Tried behind the back with such good attacking play at the moment from the Koreans.
17-11.
Oh, he's on fire at the moment, is Lee Yong-dae.
And it looks like he's having fun.
Yeah.
18-11.
Dear.
Service over. 12-18.
It's gone wide. 2 points away from the opening game
Service over. 19.
for Kim Ki-jun and Lee Yong-dae.
Service over. 13-19.
Good return of serve. Look at that. Just enough pace to make it really awkward for Liu Chen. And now there's 6 game point opportunities. That's gone long. Convert on their first. What a story this could be. Kim Ki-jun and Lee Yong-dae win the opening game 21-14 in 16 minutes. Amazing.
Everything perfect. Everything perfect. Huh? The front one, if cannot, really cannot, Liao Mai can net. But if can, jab, you see, he very bad. This one.
안 되는 건가?
Then you have more chance.
밑에 걸지 마. 앞에만
쌤,
가지고
쌤,
네가
쌤,
눈
쌤.
놓고 나갈 거니까 네가 중간만 보고 같이.
여기서 좀만 빨리 물어가.
Seconds. 20 seconds.
So as we prepare for the second game, here's a fun fact for you, Steen. Kim Ki-jung and Lee Yong-dae played 3 finals prior to this. 2012 World University Champs, not an open event to all players.
They played together?
They played together.
Oh.
And they played the World Tour events in 2018, won the Spain Masters in Macau. They played 3 finals, never lost a final as a combination.
Yeah. It's so far they've played better than I expected. I saw a bit of a match yesterday against Alfian and Adianto, and I thought that was good, but today they're up against top quality opposition, and that was what I've been looking for ever since it was known that they were coming back, because I was looking to see how the stars of today fared against the stars of 2016, so to speak.
Yeah.
Because men's doubles lost so many great pairs just after the Olympics. 3 Korean pairs, Asan and Secheon split up, and of course the Olympic champions Fu Haifeng and Jiang Nan split up as well. So it was wide open for the youngsters. So I was looking to see if these experienced guys were coming in and sort of exposing the Emperor's new clothes, but they weren't in the beginning, at least. They were competitive, but only on the Super 300 level, so to speak. And this, if they can convert this to a win, then it could be a total game changer, because as of now, I think a lot of players and associations have the impression that if you go independent, it's difficult to maintain the level. But at the moment, the 2 Koreans, they're playing as good as ever, I think.
Yeah. What a rally. Oh, that's a missed opportunity.
Good work by Lee and Liu.
Of course, we had a Korean pair win the last of the Super 500 events last year, the Hong Kong Open. It was Choi Sung-gu and Seo Seung-jae. But if you look back prior to that, to the last time a Korean men's doubles pair won a Super Series or World Tour 500 or above, you have to go all the way back to the 2016 Korean Super Series when Lee Yong-dae won the title, playing with his former partner, Yoo Young-sung.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
It's a long time, but I thought there in Hong Kong that it was so impressive, the work the Korean Association had done, because they lost the gold, silver and bronze medalists from the 2014 World Championship in Denmark. They lost those 3 pairs after the Olympics in 2016 and totally disrupting the feeder chain for great men's doubles players. Still, they managed to reschool or move Seo Seung-jae from singles to doubles and make a great pair of him together with Choi Soo-ju. That's a fantastic effort, in my opinion. perhaps the only pair that I would say also played out of this Korean philosophy that the foundation is a strong defense, and that's also, in my opinion, why they made it so difficult for Sukimuljo and Gideon at the World Championship, where they defeated the Indonesians, Choi and Su, that is.
Goes down as a service error.
Service over, 6-5.
That's the first from the Chinese pair.
Wasn't there a flick serve that was long?
Oh, I beg your pardon. Yeah, I think you're right. Sorry.
It's lovely to see. Lovely net play. It's
7-5.
fantastic style he's got, Lee Young-dae, when he's playing well.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Nicely done by CHN.
Service over, 6-7.
Was it the first meeting between these two pairs? It was, wasn't it?
It is, yeah.
You can't take those chances there because
Service over,
there's a good chance that the Koreans will punish them. Everything is fast-paced, flat game. Normally, they're really good at that, Lee and LIU. It's just the Koreans, they've got so much experience in it, and basically using some of the things they did well yesterday, Lee and LIU, they're being used against them today. The first, or the fast-paced mixed with the blocks. It's not easy being the two tall guys at the moment.
Service over, 7.
This was a bad rally for Lee and LIU because they killed it on Lee Young-dae, and they might have hopes that they can continue doing that, and I don't think they can.
No.
I think they need to target Kim Ki-jung or the middle, even better the middle in the attack.
Yeah, he was trying to play with angle.
Service over,
Yeah.
10-7.
Play one extra drop shot.
Players, no delay. Like.
I liked how he moved forward after his good defense there, Kim Ki-jung. Missed the follow-up shot though. Well played.
Yeah, that's very, very well played by the Korean pair.
Everything good. Continue. One by one.
Three-point advantage. What would you be saying to this Chinese pair right now, Steve?
That they have to take the pace out. They have to make quality service returns, get it below the tape, stay away from the flat game because they're getting punched in the nose. The Koreans, they've got the better. Maybe later on in the match they can return to it, but right now, get the Koreans to lift, play with angles. Sometimes instead of smashing the first time, play an extra drop shot, played in the middle, a little bit towards Kim Ki-jung. If they're in trouble, lift high to the first line, but high lifts. Kim Ki-jung hits really hard, hits hard, but I'm not sure whether he has the stamina. Lee Young-dae has never really had the hardest of smashes, so he should be able to defend. But the flat game there, I think they're falling right in the trap at the moment. Perhaps if the Koreans get a little bit more tired, they'll have a chance in the flat game.
Wow,
that's a great angle.
Well, the last time that I saw Kim Ki-jung playing last year, I thought he looked decidedly not in supreme fitness. But he's playing extremely well at the moment.
Yes.
45-shot rally will test them all physically, though. Missed opportunity.
And of course, try to direct most of the flat game to Kim Ki-jung. He's a really good player, but of course not as solid as Lee Young-dae.
No. I think there's a little sign to me that Kim is struggling physically, going through a bit of a bad patch.
But that should be from that long rally that started the second part of the second game.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, well, they're challenging this.
Yeah, that's an important challenge.
Well, it was just reaction, wasn't it, to the drive serve with the around the head shot. Yeah, good call, line judge.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. Service over. 13-10. Play.
The 2018 World Champions are in big trouble here.
They are.
Did it. Service over, 11-14.
One of the things they're really good at in the defense, the Koreans, is getting it back from almost just above floor level, but with good quality. It helps you survive longer than you should in the defense.
And wide.
Service over.
Oh, this
11.
is incredible. Who would have thought? I wonder what odds you'd have got at the beginning of the week, even before we knew that Hoki and Kobayashi, World Championship silver medalists, had pulled out. They were starting in the qualifying. What odds of the Koreans actually winning this title? Oh, he had broken strings.
And, still a distance to go.
15.
But it's because it's been like they've been good at these Super 300 levels, but they haven't really been strong enough stamina-wise, haven't really had the firepower to make an impact, in my opinion, in the Super 500, not Super 500, yeah, Super 500s and above. That's the impression that I've had with both this pair and Ko Sung-hyun and Shin Baek-chol. They've been absent because of injuries or illness, and so
yeah,
I doubted them.
Yeah, I agree with you, because I mean, until this week, they'd only ever been in 2 quarter-finals at 500 or above level.
Service over. 13-16.
There's the flat game we were talking about. If you play it like that, you get punched on the nose. And that's exactly what happened there. He's got such good control in the flat game, Lee Yong-dae. Well, I think we're almost at the point of now or never as far as Lee Chun-hui and Liu Chen are concerned. If that's any indication, the answer is it's going to be never.
I think this is a match that is going to be studied amongst the men's doubles coaches in different nations.
3 points away from the title. Oh, another service error. A third service error from Lee Yong-dae.
15-18.
Tension all day.
tantalising points from the title for Kim Ki-jung and Lee Yong-dae.
They're as fired up as if they were about to win their first tournament ever.
Yeah.
We'll definitely see Yong-dae down on the shields if they were to make this win. He's landed in.
It's match point opportunities. 5 of them, to be precise.
Service over, 16-20. All teams, Leon.
We saw Chen Long come back from 15-20 down to 20 all in his men's singles against Victor Axelsen earlier in the week. Can be done.
Kim has played well also.
They've done it! And what a wonderful story. Kim Ki-jung and Lee Yong-dae promoted from the qualifying at the start of the week to win the title. 21-14, 21-16, the margin of their victory. Just under 40 minutes of play. And glimpses there of Lee Yong-dae back to his very, very best. My goodness, haven't we missed him? And indeed Kim Ki-jung on the World Tour at the very elite level. They've been a joy to watch this week. They've caused surprise after surprise. And in all honesty, they thoroughly deserved the title. They were a better pair today. And look what it means. The celebrations for the Koreans. Well, as we look at the winning moment once again, I can tell you that Lee Yong-dae throwing his winning racket to a lucky fan in the crowd. 40 minutes for their victory, 21-14, 21-16. And that's the first ever title at a Super 500 or above for this Korean combination. But it's a 4th title in total. 4 finals played, 4 titles won as a pair. Utterly amazing. Well, there'll be an inquisition as far as the 2018 World Champions are concerned, Lee Junhui and Liu Chen. Because, like you, Steen, I thought today's final would be very different. I thought that after the way they disposed of the current world champions, the Sun and Settle one in their semi-final yesterday, they'd blast through this.
Yeah. They're going to say, what happened?
Yeah.
What was that? We just got run over.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is the Super 500 tournament, but the cast of the men's doubles is the same as the Super 750, Super 1000 level.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's a fantastic win.
Yeah, all the top pairs. Yeah, in fact, all the top players in virtually every discipline are here.
49 out of the 50
top 10
over
players.
the 5 disciplines.
Yeah, amazing.
untuk menyampaikan pingat dan camangan bunga kepada Naik Johan dan Johan acara bergula laki dari luar Malaysia Masters 2020 dengan segala hormatnya dipersilakan. Naik Johan, Lee Junhui, China.
So the maiden finalists Li Junhui and Liu Chen do become the first pair from China to contest a final at the Malaysian Masters in the men's doubles discipline. But they will be wondering what on earth happened. 3 finals last year, 2 titles in this very arena, Malaysia and Macau. For the champions, promoted from the qualifying at the beginning of the week, Kim Ki-jung and Lee Yong-dae. What a remarkable story, and how wonderful to see these 2 Koreans who were forced into retirement after they left their national federation after the Olympics in Rio de Janeiro, prevented from playing on the World Tour, and now back, and back with a vengeance. What a tournament they have had. Disposed of the 2018 World Championship silver medalists Komura and Sonoda, beat last year's finalists, and today have beaten the former world champions, 2018 world champions. Well, it'll be very interesting to see if that can just kickstart the resurgence of Korean men's doubles with some of the independent players. The fact that they can now really believe it can happen. Winners here at the Malaysian Masters. Well, after that drama, we can look forward to the world's best in the mixed doubles. It's the world #1s against the world #2s. Chen Shiwei and Wang Yaqiong up against Wang Yilu and Wang Dongping.